Well, hey guys, we have an interesting thing to deal with here today. We need to fix a mermaid. Okay, so this is a cast iron mermaid, and as you can see, she's split in two. It's cast iron, which is pretty cool, and she's awesome when she's all together. But yeah, she is broken. So I was thinking about welding her. But it is cast iron after all, and I'm kind of a terrible welder, to be honest with you. So you know what we're going to do? Is I think we're going to JB Weld her together. What do you think of that thought? So let's see if JB Weld can. I mean, gee whiz, JB Weld fixes just about everything. Do you think it can fix a mermaid? Hey, let's find out. Okay, guys. First steps first. Let's mix up some JB Weld. So I think you guys know how this works, right? Is put a little dab on of equal length on ideally a piece. Normally I'll use a piece of plastic, but today I'm using a small piece of cardboard. So you want to put down, the amount that you think you're going to need, and I just do a bead of about the same size with each type. There's one's black, one comes out white. You guys know the routine, right? And just make another bead about the same quantity if you can. There's no precision here, you just do what you think. And yeah, then mix her up. I've got a little plastic doohickey here that I use for this sort of thing. Just mix it up. Now I've actually mixed up probably way more than I needed. I'm sure I did. But mix her up. And yeah, get that done. And now I'm going to throw some gloves on here because yeah, I don't want to get this stuff all over myself. I probably should have done that before I started mixing it, but we're going to do that now. Yeah, gloves are always a good idea. You don't want this stuff on yourself. You certainly don't want it on your clothes. If you're not wearing, workshop attire, then yeah, you might have an issue. Okay, so all we're going to do, as you can see, our mermaid, if I hold her together, is in pretty decent shape. We just need to put some along the perimeter, and I'm not going to put it everywhere. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a decorative piece, right? There's nothing mechanical here. We're just going to put a little bit around the perimeter, and then we're going to stick her back together. We're going to call her good, and then see how she turns out. So yeah, she is pretty cool. All right, so let's do that. So let's grab our JB Weld and let's just start putting some on here in a few different places. So I'll try to just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, we're just going to put it around the perimeter in certain spots. Don't want to get too carried away, but we want her to stay together. Because there's nothing worse than, you know what I hate worse about than putting them together is I really hate the breakup. The breakup is always the worst part, right? So we're going to try to repair this relationship and put her back together again. So that's going to be the plan. So yeah, I definitely mixed up way too much of the stuff, didn't I? You guys are probably yelling at the screen there saying, what are you doing, man? But that's okay. I guess more is always better, right? Gotta get some down here. JB Weld is the most awesome stuff. I have fixed so many things with JB Weld, it's not even funny. It's just a myriad of uses. And it's really, I think in terms of these sorts of products, it is just about the best product on the market. I think there is, for certain applications, maybe a few other epoxies that might be marginally better, depending on what they're very technical applications or applications, that are very specific. In terms of a general use two-part epoxy for anything metal, mechanical, anything metal, mechanical, etc., that doesn't have a lot of shear force, JB Weld is just awesome, in my opinion. And it's very, very reasonable. I typically buy it on sale, and I typically buy the big tubes when they're on sale because as long as you're careful with it, the stuff will last a long, long time. And so you just buy the big tubes, and that's the best option. You've always got something to fix stuff with. Now, I guess technically I could have tried putting a couple spot welds on her, and that was my first thought. But again, I am not very good at welding, and welding cast iron is a whole different deal. So I thought to myself, why not? Let's just use some JB Weld. Okay, we've got lots of it on there. So before we stick her together, I'll just show you what I did there. So just a little bit around the perimeter. In fact, I think we got way more on her than what we really need. Probably just 3 or 4 spots have been good enough, but you know what? I mixed up way too much, so we're using it. Okay, this is where the gloves come into play because I'm definitely going to get some on myself here. Okay, we're going to stick her together there. Make sure she's kind of connected everywhere. The other thing about JB Weld that's really great too is it can be machined as well. So, you know, obviously not such a big deal in this application, but you know, if there are some spots that we get on her, there's happens to be little globs or whatever. Obviously, we can take the worst of that off now, but we don't have to concern ourselves too much because it'll, you know, it will. You know, with a file or what have you, will come right off. So you can see we have kind of got her glued back together again. Now she'll fall apart again, of course, until she dries, but I think that's good enough for now. So we're just going to lay her back down. Yeah, I think on her back is perfect. What do you guys think? Yeah, ideal. No, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, cool. She's back together again. I'm pretty sure she's going to be absolutely fine. And yeah, so hopefully this is interesting. I mean, I don't think there's too many YouTube how to fix mermaids videos out there. But here's one for now. So hopefully that helped you. And yeah, if you like this video, please do like and subscribe. I typically work on mechanical things, not typically mermaids, but you know, whatever. But really do please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel and helps me out a lot. So thanks very much, guys. Hope you're having a great one, and bye for now. Okay, guys, well, we have let the mermaid now dry for overnight, so I would say probably it's been 14-15 hours, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, she's good and dry, and you know what, she is in perfect shape. Look at that. So she's all solid, not falling apart anymore. Now obviously we have a little bit of you know, JB Weld coloration around her perimeter here, but you know, we can either leave that or touch her up with a little bit of brown paint, what have you. I'm not too concerned, but you know what, awesome job. And she's, you know what, she's solid. She's solid. So let's yeah, let's stick her up, see how she looks. So yeah, let's see if we can get her to sit there for us. Yeah, there she is. So look at that, eh? So yeah, we're back in business. So JB Weld, Mermaid Repair. Who the heck realized or thought that would happen? But yeah, there she is. So bottom line, in all seriousness, JB Weld is an amazing product. Amazing if you don't have it in your workshop, and let's face it, I'm sure you do. But if you don't, you really should go get some. It's absolutely amazing stuff. Fixed so many things with it over time. It's not even funny. And now I'm adding a mermaid to the list. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Hope everybody is having an awesome day. And yeah, yeah, take care. And oh, please remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. So thanks, guys. Have a good one.